Oh, there you are. I didn't even hear you get up.
Well, I couldn't sleep, so I didn't want to disturb you. When are you due in?
No, not for a little while yet. I'm going to the hospital. I got time for coffee. Do you have any plans for today?
Nope.
Why don't you go to a movie or do a little shopping?
Oh, I don't think so.
You got to get your mind off the lawsuit, Monica.
I'm all right.
I'm not saying you're not, but you can't sit around and dwell on that all day long.
Thank you for your consideration.
The morning mail.
Thank you, Paige. Why don't you, call a friend maybe? Go and play some racquetball, get a little exercise.
Alan. What is it?
I don't know. It's from Nicky Langton's attorney.
What?
They're interrogatories on the lawsuit. The questions they want you to answer before the hearing.
Name, address, date of birth, schools, residency. This doesn't look very ominous.
I think it's very ominous.
Why? What do you mean?
Monica, they're filing a major malpractice suit. Why are they asking such simplistic questions? Questions that you would get in a frequent flyer application.
Oh, would you prefer them to say, what? Did you or did you not kill David Langton? Pick one.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I have seen interrogatories before, Monica, and usually they are much more specific to the case. Now, why isn't this one?
Gee, if you set out to upset me, you're doing a dandy job.
I'm not trying to do that, but something doesn't sit right here. Why aren't they being more specific? Unless, of course, they don't want us to know what they know, at least not yet.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. It's all going to come out sooner or later.
That's true. But the more they keep us in the dark, the less prepared your defense will be. I don't like this, Monica. I don't like it one bit.
Well, what do I do?
Well, I've spoken to Lee about getting you a malpractice attorney.
No, Alan, the hospital has an attorney.
The hospital's attorney will look after the hospital first and foremost. I want our attorney to look after you and you alone.
Don't you think you're just overreacting a tad?
No, I don't. I'm going to see if I can get us an attorney on the phone who'll come over and talk to us today.
Alan, please don't. I mean, look, talk to your father first. Maybe he knows somebody.
I said I could handle this, Monica, and I will. I spoke to the hospital, Monica. I'm covered.
Oh, thank you for sticking around.
I wouldn't miss it. I want to hear what this lawyer has to say.
You think we're doing the right thing? We don't even know this man.
Well, he comes very highly recommended. There he is now. Well, we're going to get a chance to hear what he has to say.
Mr. Craig Denton is here to see you and Dr. Quartermain.
Show him in, Paige. Mr. Denton, I'm Alan Quartermain. This is my wife, Monica. How do you do? Can I get you anything? Please sit down.
No, I'm fine, actually.
That'll be all, Paige. Thank you.
Thank you so very much for coming over here on such short notice.
Well, your family attorney and I go way back. Besides, I must have passed by this place 100 times, wondered what it was like inside.
Did you get the papers I faxed to your office?
Cutting right to the chase, huh? All right, since time is money, I've gone over the case, doctors. It was a quick read, I grant you.
Well, did you form an opinion?
Well, let's just say if it were my case, there is a specific recommendation I'd make, yes.
And what would that be?
Settle out of court.
Now, you listen to me, Mr. Denton. We have listened to the benefit of your expertise for quite some time now. And what it boils down to is that you do not believe in my wife's innocence, do you?
Is that how you read it, Dr. Quartermain?
That is exactly how I read it. You stroll through the door, and the very first thing that you recommend is that we settle out of court.
That recommendation has nothing to do with your wife's guilt or innocence.
Excuse me, I don't understand.
I don't either. I mean, my wife is an outstanding surgeon with impeccable credentials.
Well, I agree. And malpractice is very hard to prove. But the court is going to take a look at your deep pockets and see Miss Langton as a victim. Settling can be a shortcut to saving all of you a lot of money.
We are not interested in shortcuts.
If I was upset earlier, I'm a lot upset now.
Dr. Quartermain, I didn't come here to play the big bad wolf. Malpractice is what I do, and I've been doing it for quite some time. The truth is, groundless or not, a large percentage of malpractice suits are settled out of court.
To make it easier for the lawyers?
Easier for all, Doctor. They settle out of court to take the guesswork out of it. Do you feel confident that you can win your case, Doctor? Totally confident?
Well, I'm...
There, that fraction of a hesitation. That's what I'm talking about. Is it worth it? Is it worth risking your career, your lifestyle? I've read your case, and it's defensible, but marginal.
Well, have any of your clients ever fought and won?
Well, enough to feed a growing practice, Doctor. I don't need the business, believe me. And let me tell you, some of the winners, given a chance to do it again, I assure you, they'd opt for settling up front.
Why?
Because their reputation is never the same.
Win or lose, the media is all over it like a plague, and for all the wrong reasons.
But none of your clients were ever named Quartermain. We don't quit. We don't run.
I appreciate your attitude, Doctor. It's admirable. Why don't you think about it and let me know what you want to do? Dr. Quartermain, goodbye. Whatever happens, I wish you good luck. I mean that. And the same to you, Doctor.
To hell with him. If he's the best in Port Charles, I'll get the best in New York. I've got to make an appearance in the hospital. Monica, what's the matter?
Maybe he's right, Alan. Maybe I'm kidding myself.
Now, you listen to me. I don't want to hear you talk like that.
You heard what he said.
And you heard what I said. We're Quartermains, and Nicky Langton is about to find out what that means.
Dr. Quartermain,
Yes.
you have a guest?
Oh. Hi, Bobby. Hi, come in. That'll be all, Paige. Thank you. Thanks.
You okay? Have I come at a bad time?
Oh, no. No, I've just been a little tired. I've been vegging out all day.
Oh, well, I've been just the opposite. I've been bouncing off the walls all day. I'm starving.
Oh, well, listen, help yourself.
Well, thanks. Actually, I shouldn't because I've been so good, but I'll just nibble a little bit. I took a day, you know. I really needed it. I just took a whole day just for me.
Well, everybody needs to do that now and then.
Mm-hmm. Was Alan at the hospital?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he went in late.
Mm-hmm. How are things going with the two of you?
Well, funny you should ask that. At the moment, that's the only part of my life I'm not having trouble with.
Oh, dear. You were just a little depressed today, huh?
Is that obvious, huh? Well, I was doing fine, right up until meeting with Mr. Denton.
Who's Mr. Denton?
The infamous Mr. Denton is, according to him, the best malpractice lawyer in Port Charles.
Good. Is he taking the case?
No, not quite. He suggested that I settle out of court.
Oh. I don't understand.
I don't know I do either, Bobby. I mean, there's a part of me that says, I just want this over with, completely done. And the other part says, no, I have to hang in there. I have to fight.
I think we have to fight.
So do I.
And I think we have to get a good attorney who's on our side.
Monica,
Oh, didn't hear you come in.
have you been here all day?
No, I just sort of lost track of time. What time is it?
It's after 7.
Oh.
Monica, you have to snap out of this.
I'm all right. Just a little tired, that's all.
Do you want to go out and get some dinner?
No. Thank you, really. I'm not hungry.
Well, what about a compromise? How about if I ask Cook, make us a couple of salads, we'll take them upstairs and, watch a Marx Brothers movie. It's a great one on tonight. Say the magic word, I'll get you dinner in bed, kid. Are you laughing because it's funny or because it's a bad imitation?
Both.
How about my offer?
Oh, thank you. It's lovely. For the first time in my career, I'm afraid. Really afraid.
We're going to work this out together, Monica. I promise you.
All I worry about is whether I'm going to ever be able to practice medicine again.